Hey everyone, so in a show of complete hypocrisy, Hillary Clinton has alleged that she lost the election because Bernie Sanders kept one-upping her economically illiterate promises to give people free stuff. Hillary claims that Sanders couldn't attack her character, so every freebie that she wanted to throw out to people, he would try and throw out two more. Now, why do I call her hypocritical? Because this is the exact same thing the Democratic Party as a whole has done for quite some time now. All they do is try and garner votes by promising free things to people. When Hillary Clinton criticizes Sanders for foolishly promising a bunch of unfunded free stuff, I want to throw that criticism right back at her. Is that not, after all, what she built her entire career off of? I've yet to hear a speech of hers in which she doesn't energetically tell people how many free things they'll get if only they'd give her more power. Hillary Clinton also claimed that Sanders isn't a true Democrat. I do know that Sanders doesn't consider himself to be a Democrat, but it's all a moot point now. Democrats and socialists are all too similar nowadays. Just take a look at what New York City's Mayor de Blasio said recently. He argued against private property because it impedes New York City's, quote, socialistic impulse, end quote. First of all, this is absolute insanity in terms of economics and liberty, but that's what the Democratic Party is all about now. That is the team Hillary Clinton is on, and she's now just whining like a child, casting blame wherever she can because someone slightly more off the deep end promised more free stuff than she did. You know, and the funny thing here is that Hillary Clinton very well might be right here. I don't have any way of knowing. Perhaps a lot of people did support Sanders because he was promising more handouts. It certainly wouldn't shock me if that was the case, because on a very fundamental level, this is exactly what Democrats get elected for. It's the same recipe every time. Conjure up fear, offer a magical and unrealistic solution, then try and sell yourself as a politician who has magic buckets that can provide an infinite amount of goods and services from it. The other funny thing here is this. What would happen if Hillary Clinton actually took her criticism of Sanders and logically applied it to herself and the Democratic Party? And what if she followed this logic to its conclusion? If she had an ounce of sincerity and objectiveness in her, she might just realize that the absurdity of what Sanders was saying can directly be applied right back to her and her party. Perhaps this could be a seed in her mind. If she finds fault when Sanders does it, could she possibly wake up to the fact that simply promising things to people doesn't make those things magically appear? Perhaps she'll realize that her criticism of Sanders is perhaps a little too correct. If she could just make that tiny adjustment, who knows? Maybe we'll live to see a Libertarian Hillary Clinton. I'm sorry. All this talk of magic has got me in fantasy land again. That's all for now. Thanks.